Hang on a minute, it just got way brighter out here. It was nighttime when I was in there.
Oh.
So, how does a woman like yourself run this whole place?
Oh, I managed just fine. Plus, I had my boys to help out. I couldn't do it without them.
Oh, Larry, you lady killer. Now, while you're swooning that old woman, I'm gonna go bone your daughter. I mean, talk to. Bit of a Freudian slip. How you doing, Lil?
What's going on, Lee? Did something happen?
Everything is fine. Kenny thinks they're hiding something. There's something odd with
There
it.
may be something going on with that barn.
I'm telling you, Lee. The longer we stay here, the more trouble we're getting ourselves into.
And what exactly do you think I'm supposed to do about it?
If you want to go in there and start rooting through other people's shit, then get to it. But if it's up to me, we should just take our food and go.
Yeah, I'm kind of really coming around to Lily's way of thinking. What were you, Kenny?
What were you and Kenny arguing about when I came back from the camp?
He's losing it, Lee. He comes over and starts talking about searching the barn and that these people are hiding something. The way I see it, we just need to skip the dinner and get our food to go. But I'm starting to think your friend over there has another agenda.
Alright, I'm starting to think they might be hiding something. And I know they are. Lily, don't argue with me on this woman.
After what Kenny told me, I'm starting to think they may be trying to hide something.
You two are just asking for trouble. But if you insist on wandering around, I'd be careful, Lee.
I'm gonna go check things out.
Watch yourself, Lee.
As for looking for trouble, Trouble's my middle name. Last name completely, first name avoids. Anyways, just see if there's anything else I can say to her.
Hey, I'm gonna go check things out.
Watch yourself, Lee.
I get the feeling she likes him. We'll hook up later, Lily. Don't you worry. You and me, I'm gonna tap that probably. Alrighty. Let's pop on out here. I think I'm gonna go cock block Larry if I can, just for shits and giggles. If he insists on doing it to me, I'm gonna do it to him like for like. Actually, let me check out this toolbox. I remember there are tools here.
If a couple of tools out in the open is as unsafe as it gets, we'll be fine here. Would have been nice to have one of these back at the motor inn.
Alright, let me pop this sucker open.
It's a small toolbox.
I mean, that's not a small toolbox, and that's not a small cow. Your sense of perception's way off. Alright, hello.
A multi-tool. That should be handy.
This will be great for lockpicking.
Just gonna borrow this for a second.
Now, let the cock blocking begin. Hey people, how you doing? What's up, Larry?
We'll finish talking later.
You been getting along with Larry?
He's just a big old sweetheart, ain't he?
Don't know if I would have used those words exactly.
Don't judge, honey. This world is bringing out the worst in people. But if you really look, you'll catch a glimpse of humanity every now and then.
Except for you're grinding up people in the... you're crazy. You're nuts.
So, what are y'all keeping the barn back there? Besides cows, I mean.
Well, someone's getting a little curious, aren't they?
I don't mean to pry.
It's nothing interesting, I can promise you that much. Just some odds and ends. Takes a lot to run a farm, you know.
Think I'll go have a look around.
Don't wander too far. Dinner'll be ready before you know it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you my theory. I think you done went and ground up Mark all real good and squishy, and you're gonna serve him up on a nice silver platter. But damn it, I'm hungry enough that I might just consider it. I would then soon be, be repulsed by it soon after, but damn it, it would be considered. There would be a lot of consideration before, I'm gonna try and connect with Larry. I kind of feel like I should. He's not that bad a guy. He's an asshole. But people, you just gotta get to know them. That's all. Don't be quick to judge. Don't judge a book by its color and everything.
So, Larry, it looks like you're getting along with Brenda pretty well.
You know, for a nice change of pace, how about you try and minding your own fucking business?
Alright, Lily, I tried. What do you gotta say?
Hey, I'm gonna go check things out.
Watch yourself, Lee.
You know, Larry, someday you're gonna like me, and when you do, I'm gonna punch you right in the face, and we're gonna go back to square one. Because I can be bitter and spiteful that way. Alright then. We're gonna have to go ahead and distract, Oh wait, maybe... I'm gonna head back into the barn. I think the generator might have something to do with distracting Andy. But, gotta head on in there first and have a little look around, have a bit of a snoop, chat to Kenny, chat to Andy, and see what we can do. What sort of distractions we can get out there. What are you thinking, Kenny? Let me know what's on your mind.
Any thoughts on how to distract Andy?
I don't know, man. Just look for something outside of the barn. We need him out of here.
I could flash my boobs.
Any thoughts on how to
Ah,
distract
damn it, I hit the wrong
Andy?
button.
I don't know, man. Just look for something outside of the barn. We need him out of here.
Agreement. Found a multi-tool.
Picked up something I think could help with the lock.
All right, good to hear.
Alright, you clearly have no interest in my plan. Screw you, sir. Good day. Andy, fist fight outside you and me right now.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah?
Why do you lock that door? Where do you keep your tools? Danny mentioned he needed something.
Why do you lock that door?
Because we can't afford to lose our shit to the people in the woods. They come down here every once in a while and raid our stuff, even with the fence.
Huh.
So, where do you keep the rest of the tools?
Well, if you need something, just tell me what it is, and I can get it for you.
Not that important.
I need an M4 assault rifle. Make it happen.
Danny mentioned he needed something.
Did he say what?
Shit, I can't remember now. Sorry.
All right, all right. Be right back, Doc.
Alright, Kenny, you and me, let's pop this shit.
I picked up something I think could help with the lock.
All right, good to hear.
Alright, again, he's gone and you're still not interested. I get it, Kenny, you don't care about me or my life. I feel like I don't know you anymore.
Let's do this.
False alarm. I'm back.
God, motherfucking... Nah! Damn it. Kenny, a little cooperation, jackass. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of that generator. And that's Clem. You can be smart at times.
How do you like that cow, Clint?
She's pretty.
It's true. It is actually a pretty cow. I really hope it doesn't get killed. Alright. Let's take an old gandaroo. That's right, I said gandaroo. It's a word. Alright, so we just got the hay. If you needed a distraction, how would you go about it? I'm gonna go break the swing. Oh yeah, we can do something to the generator. Oh, this is probably not gonna go well, but
Power switch.
this is a stupid idea, but let's go for it. Okay. Okay. I just have to go alert.
Damn, this thing is the worst piece of shit. Something's always tripping the breaker.
Alrighty, that could have been a bit more successful. So what we need to do is trip the breaker, as he called it. What would the breaker be?
You can definitely tell they built this thing themselves.
Well, when you take that into account that they built it themselves, it's pretty damn impressive. I'm not going to attack their engineering skills at all at any point. All right, so clearly what we need to do is get the breaker. You freaky little man peach.
Hello. Glad I got to use her today. My girl here.
You're an absolute psychopath. Not unlike you.
You really like that gun.
What's not to like?
It's kind of creepy, that's all.
It's just a gun.
That's where you're wrong. This is Charlotte. She's as faithful as a starving hound when you got a bone in your pocket.
Okay, you're a very creepy man.
You guys are pretty out in the sticks here.
Hard to find.
You get many visitors?
Not anymore. Bandits, of course. Used to get these school kids on tours back before the dead time.
I see. And you ground those up and ate them too?
How do you run this place with just one cow?
Used to have more. They get hungry too. Or sick. Got your doctor friend here now, though.
You guys must trade for a lot of fuel to keep the generators running, right?
People get hungry, and a few loaves of bread fetch a high price. Y'all are luckier on this side of the deal now.
I'm gonna go wait for supper then.
It'll be a good one.
Oh, I am beyond freaked out by you people. So freaked out that I'm probably just gonna leave. Screw the group. They're resourceful. They're good. They'd be grand. Hang on, what's this?
They're storing gasoline all over the property.
Alright. So I'm guessing we need to get the circuit breaker. I'm just not sure how to go about, you know, breaking the circuit, so to speak.
I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on.
Alright. Mayhaps I'm going to have to recruit the ever-resourceful Lily and Larry, if at all possible, which I do hope it is. Wait a minute, there's a big thing up on the hill over there. I just realized that. I know you probably have nothing to say to me, but I'm going to talk to you anyway.
Hey, I'm gonna go check things out.
Watch yourself, Lee.
Okay, I've kind of had it with this conversation for now. Come back to me when you've got something new to say. You know, maybe something useful. Hang on, maybe this.
Having a crop like that on hand must be great. We're gonna need to learn how to maintain it if we end up staying here.
I very much doubt that's going to happen, Lee. I very much doubt that indeed. Alright, so if I was an electric fence, where would I keep my circuit breaker? I get the feeling that fuel tank up there is going to have something to do with what I need to get done. But gosh darn it, I just don't know what that is. Hang on, maybe if I can talk to this crazy woman. If not, we're going to have to head back into the barn, I guess, and have a little chat to
Pardon
Kenny
me,
and...
Brenda.
What's on your mind, Lee?
When will dinner be ready?
Should be ready before too long.
That is a vague answer. I don't know how long too long is. We've been serving for days, so really any quantity of time is too long. So, you know, feed me. I don't care if it's Merrick. Well, actually I do care. Merrick is pretty cool.
I'm glad Andy knows how to fix this if something goes wrong. I'm clueless about this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a man of technology myself either.
I'll bet they go through a lot of wood keeping those fences repaired.
But yeah, I'm not really, when it comes to tech stuff, I'm not very good. I'm a human EMP. I just have to look at a computer and boom, gone. Alright, I'm kind of getting a bit fed up of the whole obligatory, mandatory wandering around. This is the pharmacy keys from episode 1 all over again. Hang on. Let me just take a look-see. I'm clocking up a total of 51 minutes, 23 seconds so far. Oh, hello. We still have more doors. Huh. More potential distractions. Or, you know, oh, hello.
It's a feeding trough.
Nothing gets by Lee. It really doesn't. Nothing gets by him without him noticing. I call him Eagle Eye. So yeah, I mentioned it a while ago, I'm sure, but I plan on doing the new Assassin's Creed when it comes out, so if you could please bear that in mind and check that out when you get the chance, that would be great.
Just some fence posts.
Damn it, there's more to this barn than is meeting mine eye. And so help me God, I'm gonna find out what it is. Sugar. Ah, what is this?
Looks like a bunch of old dirty clothes. Ooh, smells pretty foul.
Mine guess is whose clothes are they? That's what I want to know. Nothing here looks like Merc, but this is freaky. And why is there a little blood No, 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 no. This is all kinds of freaky. There's a whole bunch of reasons why you should be suspicious about this. Alright, hang on.
Empty.
Alright, I guess we just go ahead and leave. I know I've checked all these doors, but I'm gonna have to just check everything for now. And see if, I don't know, anything new crops up.
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Okay.
Oh, alright. First of all, there's something I need to report. Kenny, your son just asked me to play in the hay with him. I'm not a pedophile, I just needed to come clean. Whew, it's a load off my mind. Nothing again, just a feeding trough. Trough. We're gonna say trough. Kenny, give me something, man. Alright, here we go.
Tried distracting Andy, but he keeps coming back.
There's gotta be something out there you can mess with to keep him busy for a while. What about those generators?
I already tried, Kenny. I already tried. And he keeps coming back. Alright, fine. No. Clem, you've got nothing. Duck, you never have anything useful to say. Alright, out we go. So I pretty much figured what I was going to be doing was going to be tinkering with the generator in some shape or form. But all I can do is switch it off, and then Andy just comes out and flicks it back on again. And it would be great if I could just unplug the damn things. Hang on.
Doesn't look very safe, but I guess that's the point.
Yeah, makes sense to have it not be safe, I guess. Hang on. It's gotta be something.
I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on.
Nah, you were moderately lucky at best.
I'm glad Andy knows how to fix this if something goes wrong. I'm clueless about this stuff.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Maybe oh, hello!
Access.
How did I not see that the last time?
There you go.
Alright.
Looks like that belt's driving the, whatchamacallit?
The thingamajig. Alright, let's turn this bad boy off. Don't want to lose my fingers while I tinker with it, and I don't want to do any permanent damage.
That thing is on too tight for my bare hands.
Never fear, I have an all-purpose multi-tool.
There, that should do it.
Oh, don't pocket it. You gotta leave it there so it can be fixed.
Fucking Danny, where'd he find this piece of shit? Oh, fucking thing through a belt. Damn it all. Ah, son of a... Fuck. Oh, this take forever.
Congratulations, Lee, you just killed
No
us
mail
all.
coming in or out these days. At least they don't have to worry about bill collectors anymore.
Yeah, I just really can't help but feel that turning off the generator in such essentially a permanent way, that's gonna cause nothing but grief. Oh man, alright. Let's just hope we get a look at what's inside the barn before some nasty zombies make a move on the place. Before they converge. Now that, my friends, is a word you don't get to say very often.